confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Well, can lie. The government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. They don't put also everything they say. They don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answer. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but not get say so.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PBCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Omegi.
I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latina, we here, oh. People dying in Kinja, horses money is single, parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were enjoy 100 years back and forth. Jaros life didn't go up. Yahweh swole betray the labor. You can call over to finish cable. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank, now we are leaving, oh. I saw the 100 days last quarter be the quarter, oh. But what on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh.
And the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting and we're going. And when we're talking, say the tip got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say sleeping among the men are pong. Especially my feelings on this song, the 22 million roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming up, bro. They been bossing from Ghana, the people send police for A, yellow machine from China, they come and say let no go A.
Yama, we're not feeling from here. Joseph Bogavin poor in Meso.
One get it, 8 million to Esap. One get it, 8 million to Esap.
What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh.
Oh, we play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get the comment like Zaki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, rescue vision, part of fake impression. They get a job and lead the people without expectation. Like who's that part is in the asking when the tree will go. But how the tree will go when the driver is old? We been sitting in the train, but the driver can wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all do back give up. But who think of the budget?
Like they see me and I think of CPP document.
They also sending like Dillon and young people property. But Uncle Prison Jerry praying for back out the rapid. The country pie on a hustle, we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is, I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not formed in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilized, and energized until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say, even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you His wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football the very country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to because she's from Howard University.
Yeah.
What will the board do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not.
Okay, so folks, so how y'all doing? I guess you guys are doing okay. How was your week? I guess your week was awesome. Yeah? Your week was great, right? Yes. How y'all doing? How y'all coming on? So we're grateful to be here again to talk more about our country, Liberia, Africa, and the rest of the world. And of course, we will always be here to talk more about our country because this is our country. And with the fact that this country is ours, we have a responsibility to this country and to move this country forward. Yes, we have a responsibility. And that responsibility is to move the country forward. And yes, indeed. And certainly together, we are moving on. So how you doing? Our good followers, our supporters, we appreciate you guys so much. You guys always there. I got your back. You guys always there making sure that we are here. And all of that. We're so much grateful. Yeah, words cannot describe how grateful we are. But certainly, we are grateful. Words are inadequate to express. Words are certainly inadequate to express in terms of how grateful, how appreciative you are for the work we sit here to do for our country and for you. So we are so grateful. So my name is Newton Tokpa, and of course I'm here. I'm going to be joined subsequently by the team from the diaspora, Willem Bro from France, Prince Sherry from the USA will join us, Leo as well. They will certainly join me so that we can have a splendid discussion here. I will talk more about our country, Liberia. So that's it. So too many things happening in the country nowadays. Too many things happening in the country is not easy. It's very not easy. Too many things happening in the country nowadays. But folks, like you listened to the show last night, you listened to Leontoni, and that's why we're always grateful to him for giving us the opportunity that we are able to sit here, in his capacity, and because of confidence, with the confidence repose in us, with the trust he has in us, that yes, Newton, you can sit in my capacity. I trust you. I know that you can do it, and we just want to be grateful to him. The Anthony AB William, like I always say, for me, I just don't understand. AB is just the kind of person, but just let me see this. There's no, but the fact is, the only thing I can say in terms of the way he behaves, the way AB behaves, like human relationship, like cordial relationship, in terms of the working environment, the people he work with, his workmates, and all of that, irrespective of the fact that he's the boss, but he does not present himself as a boss. He's somebody who is down to earth. He listens to everyone, irrespective of your status and all of that. So he's just a kind of person. So that's why the working relationship with the staff has been so much cordial and magnanimous, very much cordial and magnanimous. Yes, I want to be emphatic about this. Yes, I really want to be emphatic about it. So AB is just a good leader, good manager, good administrator. So everywhere he goes, you will see there will always be legacies. And there are a lot of people that he has made when it comes to the journalistic field, other areas that he has made people, bringing people up, training them to be like him. Who does that? There are people, they'll have the ideas, but they never want to pass on the ideas. They are selfish. They wouldn't want them. Wouldn't them should benefit, but that's not AB. He's not the kind of person. He's not one of those that, yes, I have the knowledge, I have the idea, but he's somebody who says and thinks that, I need to bring somebody. Everyone should have legacy. What are your legacies? Legacy not just about, when they say legacy, it's not just about structures. Legacy could be about by bringing people out. You go somewhere by bringing people out, somebody will say, oh, yes, I was trained by this person. In every field, there are people who bring people out. Even in the journalistic field, there are people who bring people out. They train them to be like them. And those people will always make reference that, oh, yes, even when they reach the echelon of their perfection, whether they reach the echelon of their perfection, they will always make reference to the person who brought them, the person who helped them. Yes, but he's the Antonian. So yes, he's certainly the Antonian law. And of course, that's what I always say. The Antonian is an epitome of knowledge. He passes on knowledge to people. He brings people up. He takes care of people. He leads people. He shows people the way. And those are just some of the characteristics of a leader. A leader should always have marks. A leader should always bring people out. A leader should always give, positive pieces of advice and all of that. So we're grateful to be here. Having said that, folks, we are on the last, how do you call it? We on the last, let me add Prince. Yeah, let me add Prince. Yeah, Prince Sherry is backstage. So let me add Prince. Let me add Prince to stage. Prince, welcome. Welcome, Prince.
Yes, sir. My brother Newton. How are you, sir?
I'm grateful.
I'm sorry, there's been too many things going on, especially this month of December. It's a very tense month for some of us. I mean, in terms of work and so many things. So sorry that last week, we were absent. It was due to, our very, very ugly and tense schedule. But thank you so much. And let me say thanks to the audience, thanks to the Liberian people, and to all that are following us around the world for the continuous effort in making sure that this particular, information is spread wide and far. So thank you, my brother Tukwa, and to all those that are there at the King's FM, to all of our family, for the continuous effort in making sure that our people can get the information. So thank you. Again, I am working on my computer to make sure I'm coming on the screen. Currently, I'm using the phone, and sometimes when you're using the phone, there can be calls. So at a certain point in time, I will transition to the computer, so I'll be at the backstage. But thank you. We are here. Thank you, sir.
All right, Prince. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. We're so much grateful to have you on tonight, so that we can talk more about our country. Like you said, it's such a tense situation, most especially because of the festive season. Too many burdens from back home and all of that. So I understand. We understand all of this. Yeah. So thank you. All right. So like I was saying that we are doing the King's Support Basket. Before we can start up our talking point, we have a few issues we're going to be looking at, and amongst those issues will be I think a few days ago you heard about the burning of Stain office, the Civil Society Movement office. Was gutted by fire and it burned to ashes. We'll look at that. We'll look at that passing, and then quote unquote, those unity parties have been breaking, talking about the MCC reaffirmation of the $500 million and all of that. So we'll look at that. Yes, we'll look at that. We'll certainly look at that. But this is it. We appreciate you, like I said, we appreciate you for your continuous support to King's FM. So we started the basket, the support basket, and yesterday I think Israel Bowie on his show, he did likewise, and following Israel, Sam Andrews also here. In continuation of the support basket, there were people who made some contributions. Yesterday, last night on the program Face the Issue. We want to appreciate all of you, and we just want to continue that. Yes, and this is the final stuff we're doing right now for the year 2025. The next time we'll be here, that will be 2026, January 2026 for King Support Basket. So almost like, yes, we say we're bidding farewell, we're saying bye-bye to 2025. So whatever support we have, like we said, we appreciate you, but it requires resources to have the station running, because you have to buy gasoline, you buy the fuel oil, you have to buy the LDC and all of that, because when LDC goes, you have to get all of that. So the number, let me put the number on the screen. So whatever we're doing, little fundraiser before we can go to our talking points. Yes, whatever support until 2026, when we shall have come back in on top of support basket. So this is the last time we're doing it. So whatever support, I think you already have the number. The number is on the screen there, but you want me to put it there, I'll also put it there. The number is +231. The SendWave number is +231 555 885 885. +231 555 885 885. That's the SendWave number. So whatever you send, just through the comment section, the amount, just mention it, and I'll have to mention your name and the amount. Yes, just like that. For those of you who contributed last time, we appreciate all of you. I think I have some of those names here. Let me see what I can call it all. We really appreciate all of you. Yes, we continuously appreciate all of you for your support. So the numbers are there. The Orange Money number is 0777 017885, and the SendWave number, the name you will see there is Abraham William, the boss. So the SIM card is in the name of the boss. So whatever amount you send there, that's the name you are going to see there. The support basket is very necessary. So without current, without the gasoline, we will not sit here to discuss. So it's about you. It's about you, because we're working for you to make sure that yes, we can be victorious at any point in time. Yeah, like what I tell my pastor, when I was growing up, I used to be a very cool Sunday school student, and somebody was asking me about that Joseph story. He said, "Yeah, Joseph, how Joseph left the family because of the envious brother. A man left. Yeah. Why the family thought that Joseph was elsewhere? Now that Joseph was a big man somewhere. The man went somewhere, the man a big man. So it doesn't matter how long your problems stay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how long it stays. It doesn't mean that problem over. God will intervene. There will be a time that God will intervene. So yes, Lasana 40, he says you call the number. Let me ask, bro. So Lasana, the number, the number once again, the number is +231 555 885 885. +231 555 885. Okay, let me go let me just go to the banner. Let me put it on the screen so you can see it. Let me have it on the screen. Bro, welcome, bro. But doing a fundraiser, like the support basket. And last year, we were very fair when I 2025. Welcome, William, bro.
Yeah, the support basket, as the farewell goes on, I myself that by Monday, I will try to contribute to the support basket.
Thank you so much.
It's very important.
So last time I just put the number on the screen there. Just look down there. Just look at the screen. You'll see same wave. You'll see 555 885 885. And the orange number is 0777 017 885. Yes, so the number is right on the screen there. You can see it. Whatever support, whatever contribution you have to offer, we will certainly appreciate. Like and like Joseph Colley, the rest of the guys. There are too many people who are making contribution from last night, from yesterday. In fact, not even just last, from yesterday. So we continue to appreciate all of
you. This one got to be our regular routine, because this station, we can't leave it on the head of Teacher Lai alone and you people there. This station right now, this station on the radar, the red, deep red of this government. They can bring your friend. No contract for you.
No contract. Yeah, the people they have strangulated. Yeah, they have strangulated us. Yeah.
Yeah, the people bow. You think everybody good at job we are?
Yeah, the whole thing there.
To just tell you how evil these people are, imagine their own agency, that is Lena, that is responsible for the dissemination of information, one of the key components of the Ministry of Information. Do you know that even Lena, the folks at Lena there, they are crying, they are strangulating them? So if you can imagine, if these guys are denying, people who are charged with the responsibility from the arm of government to ensure that they collect information from the people and give information to the people. If the government is strangulating them, how much more than some of our stations, that are very critical and exposing ills in society. So, fellow Liberians, we depend on you for the sustenance of this particular institution, for this station. And this is the only independent media, especially in Liberia, to bring the information, bring factual, balanced, and accurate information to our people. To do this, it takes a lot. It's not really, really easy. If we tell you some of the things that are happening, you will be shocked. But to keep this station on for even an hour is very tense. To the extent sometimes the LEC current that is even legally purchased, because we don't do anything illegal here, that is even legally purchased. There are times you have government operatives even trying to strangulate the station, try to finger the lamb. And to do that, sometimes we have to immediately ensure that we have the generator on, just so that we can have the information. And you know, in Liberia, you know, we don't need to tell you how difficult it is to even run a generator for 2, 3, or 4 or 5 hours to ensure that we are on. So we are depending on you. This is the people's station. You know, this station is for you. This station is the voice of the voiceless, making sure to bring you information that are very accurate, and to ensure that we have a system where people can understand what is happening within government. So we are appealing to you. We want to beg you. We are on our knees and appealing to you. Help us, you know, help us, help you, help us to ensure that, you know, the right thing is done. Whatever little you can afford, the number is there, the SendWave number is there, please. Your contribution is very, very meaningful at this time. It's very, very meaningful to keep the station on. So we are appealing to you, you know, especially folks there in the diaspora. The number is there. You know, whatever you can afford, it will really, really be helpful. You know, really be helpful. Please help us so that we can keep being on air. Yeah, we appeal to you.
Yes, so certainly. So all of us are saying the same thing. So whatever Lasana, you're asking, he said, the name is Abraham William. That's the name on the SendWave. So whatever amount you send, just notify us on or through the comment section. We will definitely inform our audience that, you know, SYC person sent SY, you know, amount of dollars and to the support basket. And this is the last support basket. This is the last fund that we're raising for 2025. So the next time that will be in January. Yeah. I think somebody asking whether we have Cash App and all of that. So welcome anyway, Leo Montgomery.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening to my fellow panelists here. Let me say good evening, good night, depending on where you're watching us from, bro.
Yeah, for me, a good night.
I know, bro. It's always good to see you, my brother. Newton, my brother. Good to see you all. I was flying, coming home to make sure I get your session. It's been a busy week, but we are here to do the Liberian people's work. Let me say, Matilda, I saw your call, so I will call you after this. Again, let me just chime in and say, you know, the King's basket is needed. The support is needed. We really need to get it going. I have the Cash App open. I know somebody was asking if we have the Cash App. Yes, I have the Cash App open. Yeah. I'm going to send it again in the chat so that you can post it up, Newton. But yes, please, let's support the basket. Like Teacher Light said yesterday, we wouldn't want to go out like this. I remember vividly that was a word he used. So please, again, we cannot go out like this. Bringing the news and views of the opinion of the people via this station requires a lot. And Prince just alluded to that. My brother Newton bro. Again, let me say good evening to you all. Let's have a good show. Thank you all.
Thank you, Leo.
All right. Thank you. So we look forward to your support, whatever support, and we'll be following the comment section, whatever amount. So while we discuss the issues, just whatever support, we'll talk about that. So we're following the comment section. So having said that.
But if you did that, the Anthony can be firing, or as soon as you're going by, the main volume can be increasing.
But you know the Anthony.
Teacher Light, they still there monitoring the men looking at the tension increasing. So as we approach every year, teacher, that tension will increase. Oh.
I mean, I'm great man. Yeah. So we've been following, a couple of issues during the course of the week, ranging from the MCC stuff, the compared to 500 million, and the burning of STEM, the civil society movement office. I think you also followed that. So, but we'll begin with STEM office. You are aware that December 17 will be the protest, and that's why everyone is saying that you need to show up. You need to show up. the lead or leave protest that will be held on December 17, you got to show up. And that will add more taste. That will build up the momentum. To tell the government that yes, our people are fed up, our people are tired, our people are angry, and that's why they have come up in their numbers. So that day, December 17, you gotta show up. You gotta show your support for your country, and that will speak to that. We say every day we talk about patriotism. We talk about patriotism. That is about patriotism. Your support, what you can do for your country to make sure your country move on the right path. Because if you sit supinely and you're not doing anything at all, and everything that's going on in the country yesterday is so that the people think, I'm not eating some of the people money. Like, some people will say, but you imagine sometime, election time, some people can go vote. Some people will say that and say, all the food we can vote, we'll go vote, we can't get nothing. So the election will not go vote. So, but by just staying away from voting, that it can make people who are not supposed to win. Yes, because it's possible your vote, every vote counts. It's possible that vote, if you will have gone to the polling center to vote, maybe somebody would have won. But because you say you're not going there, that the people think it's a subtraction, it's a minus, so someone else supposed to win. So it's not about the people's thing. They always say it is a people's thing. No, this time around, let us stand up. It's not about the people's thing. It is our thing. Because this country is for all of us. If anything happens, all of us as citizens will feel the pinch. Not one person. All of us. So December 17, we all need to stand up. We need to move. Go. Take the streets. Tell President Walker that, yeah, Mr. President, you either lead or leave. And what do we mean when we say lead or leave? To do the right things for the Liberian people. Address the bread and butter issues. What are the bread and butter issues that the president needs to address? And the president is not addressing the pressing needs of the people. But guess what happened? You aware that Stand Office, civil society movement, and let me see what I will bring you that audio, the audio or the video. And when you listen to the interview that was conducted with Moba Molu, the Stand chairman, he said they noticed that, unknowing people prior to the area being gutted by fire, prior to that, they received an intel. In fact, they said there was at one point the security guard. So unknowing people went there. In fact, they beat him up. He took the issue the very night the area was gutted by fire. He went to the police. He filed a complaint to the police that this is a situation that people are making attempt at Stand Office. There were people, unknowing guys, they were wearing masks. They went there. The security officer alerted me about this. So that's the reason why. So the police need to protect, and that's the function of the police. The police need to protect. Their function is to protect our life and property, right? Yes. Yes. So with the fact that the state chairman went to the police headquarters to file a formal complaint informing them about threats on Stand Office or headquarters, what did the police do? And that very night, it was the very night that the place got burned. So now, Moba is saying that it will be, and he is saying that, and anybody could say that. You could assume that yes. Why? Because we talk about protests, and the government does not want protests. So people or the perpetrators could be people who are associated with the government. Even people who are making analysis. And those are some of the analysis they're making. Just few days to the December 17th protest. Moba Molu State chairman. The entire area got burned to ashes. This is the kind of country we have, folks. This is the situation. This is where we find ourselves as a country. So it means that, once you find the opposition on the civil society movement, once you are critical about the government, either your property or your life, your life is no longer protected. Your properties are no longer protected because you are critical on government. So they will do whatever they can to hunt you, to get to you. If they can't get to you as an individual, they will get to you maybe by damaging your property or doing. But it's not good. It's not good for our country, folks. This is not good for our country. Our politics should be mature. Our politics should be mature. It's not good for our country, folks. So let me hold you there. Let me give the time to the rest of the team there so that we can have their inputs.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Ethan. Let me say welcome to the other brother, bro, Leo. Bro, you're welcome. I'm sorry that last week we were out, due to the kind of tense schedule that we have, especially in this particular season. But again, want to be grateful to be here. My brother Newton, let me start by saying this. This state-sponsored act of gangsterism and hooliganism on the part of Joseph Newman Boyka and his co-host or his associate will need to be stopped by the Liberian people. This act is purely an act of state-sponsored gangsterism and terroristic attack on the part of people who have decided to ensure that this government accounts, this government answer the critical question. There is a pattern on the part of this government on people with critical voices. I give you a few examples. Number one, all of us can recall what happened at Freedom FM with our brother Austin Kawa. Why he was on air. There were members, there were operators of this government, plainclothes police officers. They dressed in plain clothes. Went to a car and used petrol bomb on Austin Kawa vehicle. Similar thing happened to Abraham Godson Way, where they had operatives of the government in plain clothes hunting him, going to his house. We are aware of that. Let's look at Molba Molu, the chairman of STAN. It is recorded, it is on record. At some point in time, where police officers illegally barricaded his property, that is the STAN property. Thank God that that particular day, he had them on video. For no reason, they went there, well armed, as if they were going there, they were going on some kind of battlefront. For no reason, they went there. That was before the first protest. And they were on video. Molba Molu have received several threats. His car has been attacked. So this is not strange to us. This is not strange. Look, we will not go around looking for, who did it act. When we are seeing traces, we are seeing the handmark of the government. We are seeing the handmark. How many times have critical voices in Liberia not been threatened? To the extent that operators of the government will even come on social media and be very bold with their threats, especially on members of this particular institution, the King's FM, and other critical institutions. Let's look, for example, Banner FM, where we have, our brother Winston Blading and others. That station has also been threatened on several occasions. Personally, their lives have been threatened.
So these are all acts that are sponsored by this government. And this government is noted for doing what they are doing. This government does not have the temerity, they don't have the thick skin, somebody will say, to absorb the truth. They are not willing to make a U-turn from their evil act to change course of action. So what they believe in is to intimidate the Liberian people. This is the modus operandi of this particular government, of Joseph Nima Boyka. This man is an old rebel. This man is one of the founder of Local Defense Force. That what they know. The Unity Party is that party that will intimidate people. They believe that by intimidating you, will cave you in to be a coward. That's what they will do. But let me say this to Mr. Boyka. There is something in the Constitution called Article 1 that states that all power is inherent in the people, and you cannot stop that. The Constitution provides the rights of every Liberian to express themselves in the democratic process of protest or assembly. And you, Joseph Nima Boyka, or your co-host, or Jeremy Pia, the funny people around here, they cannot stop it. And nobody will stop it. The Liberian people have decided. And December 17th is that day that the Liberian people will come up in their mass, in their numbers. You cannot stop it. If you like, go and, unalive people. Because we know your tactics, we know what you are doing. In fact, as per the information we have gathered, that they are planning to ensure that Moluba Molu resident, let me just disclose here, the resident of Moluba Molu, they are planning to send LDA officers because they want to use some people around the area to play drugs at the resident, to chunk drugs there at night and send DEA officers that, there were drugs planted in Moluba Molu house or they found drugs in his compound. They are planning to do that. That is the information we have gathered. That is the information we have gathered. And all of those who are associated with, openly associated with the December 17th, we are planning, we are getting an information that the LDA are using some operators, some people within the community of those guys to play illegal substances to where they are so that these guys can go and have them arrested. We understand the plan, we know your plan, but your plan will not work. This state-sponsored gangsterism will be stopped by the Liberian people, will be resisted by the Liberian people. This is too much. This is too much. We cannot sit and allow Joseph Nima Boyka to have his will. What he is doing, Liberians, we must collectively resist this. Through the democratic process, we must collectively resist it. Joseph Nima Boyka is not afraid to commit crime. We must not be afraid to protect ourselves. I pause here and give others the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prince. Leo or bro? Which one of you?
Well, let me get on here. Let me just speak to Prince. Prince is very fiery. I see myself become.
Let the USA people go quiet.
I see myself becoming a fan whenever I'm hearing Prince speak. The guy is very fiery and very energetic. And to that, he gives us the courage to want to do the fight that we are on. But let me just say this to Chairman Molu. All of this that's happening right now is in effort to try to deter the young man from what he's doing. But I'm going to speak to Chairman. We know Chairman Molu. He's not a man who runs away from a fight. We know this guy. And let me speak to our Liberian people. December 17th is for you. It's a make or break period for you. Either join the fight or sit down home and don't complain. One of the purposes I'm asking you to actually come out on December 17th. You are going to speak to Joseph Boyka and say the 14-year-old girl who was raped, there must be some kind of arrest made. That's one of the purposes of this protest. You are also going to speak to Joseph Boyka. There's a mother who is crying right now as I speak. Her son was killed brutally on live camera. There's a video footage all over the place hearing this mother crying for her son because bullets had raided her son's head. You got to go out there and protest against the ill-gotten wealth that this party is gaining every day. Look at the $10 million home in Foya. You cannot sit supinely and say, you know what, this fight, because it's not happening in your door or inside your house, so you are going to fold your hands. You must come out on December 17 because you see what's happening to Chairman Molu, a man who is putting his life on the line. I'm asking all Liberians to come out and support this cause. And you know, Prince, one of the informations we are getting here, not to sidetrack from this conversation, this party will continually show itself that they are very, very incompetent of ruling our people, bro. We are also discovering and getting information that our headquarters that these guys broke down. Now the owner of the headquarters has sued this government because why all they wanted was just to break down the sign of the CDC and not the whole building, for which they are now in court for breaking the entire building, because now the owner is crying that, you know, that was my mother's home. It's going to each his own, but it's on them. You cannot fight the CDC. Whenever I tell people, whenever you try to fight the CDC, watch the defeat happening in your own backyard. Bro, look, from some of us, the kind of training we get, it's hard for me to just sit and see things happening in Liberia and then you say, oh, I wish I was there. You know? Because trust me, my guy, some of us will eat pepper and look at you and tell you, say, you can't do nothing to us. You understand? The kind of places we've been around the world here, you want to be at the center of action. But again, it's not happening. So we're encouraging our people. But some of us will disappear to appear. Let me leave that there. You understand? The people will not try to suppress this party because that's all they are trying to do. They are trying to fight us in every way. But you know, they will not be successful. Bro, just before I pass on this time to you, you know, I was watching a video earlier on today of a little girl who is now either in JFK or one of the hospitals, who was vehemently beaten by her teacher simply because I understood that she failed a test or so. But when the police went there for the arrest, the story is that because the mother or the proprietor of the school is a AFL or soldier, so she cannot be arrested. What a country it is. I mean, this girl was beaten to the point of coma. She's actually in a hospital now. I posted a video in our chat room. I would love for Newton to play it, I mean, just for a few seconds, so the Liberian people can see the mayhem that's being caused in our country by the people that are supposed to protect the people. Why are you to, bro? Our country is in a serious trouble. Serious trouble. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Thank you. We appreciate it. Bro, your turn.
Yeah. You know, Newton, the December 17th protest will go on. If you look at the history of the UP started with fire and will continue to be with fire. When UP ascended to power, 2006, the first independence we ever celebrated after our Civil War, 2006, the executive mansion got to fire. They never renovated that mansion until President Weah-Keen and renovated that mansion. Before today, they are working in it. So it was the historicity of the beginning of fire within the UP. Since the UP got in power 2004, you will observe rampant fire. I can call it epidemic all over the country. Houses are burning, people are dying massively from fire, properties damages, and all of what have you. Look at Fonati Kofa. When they went to take him from the speaker position, his horse first got on fire. You think who did it? Look at Sir Joseph. His horse got on fire. Unfortunately, he came with a funny looking self, talking different thing today on the opposite, but thank God he came to his senses now, he quiet. You understand? So look at the former president whom they went there with fire. So the guys have the pattern of fire. That's why I felt shocked and surprised when I listened to some Sakayupis who were all on social media that and where the thing I can call Molu is faking the issue because he needs attention. So then it came to my mind that in Liberia, So politics has divided the nation to the extent we have no empathy for one another. Because it is not them, so it is fake. But then they forgot to know that the fire pattern, at least if you don't get sense, you should also observe that one. Today we are investigating fire on the Capitol building, that they seen government put that building on fire because they wanted to implicate Fonati Kofa. So they have the pattern of fires. So for me, it's not shocking. But what we're going to do, what's going to happen is that they cannot stop STEM from doing that. We want to urge STEM, we will stand behind STEM, and with that protest will go on December 7th. Then I listened to the tyrannical statement from the information minister that the executive mansion grounds are not for protest. They are allowed. But it was for protest during George Weah time when you hosted the June 7 protest there 2019. So what are they saying? They're trying to say, that during the time Weah was in power, the people that were in power never had sense, right? They never knew that the executive mansion, normally the grounds are not for protest. Also now, yes, they don't have blood. So that's why most often they always have that fear when you say Weah will come back. So they even thinking that, damn it, when Weah come back, the people will tell with us because we're teaching them too much things that we won't talk that it wasn't good, but now we're bringing the opposite. No, Weah will not be like that. No amount of evil can change the mindset of Weah. But let me tell the Liberian people, if you look at the pattern of UP, they are gradually getting to a stage wherein that country might end up getting into something one day that everybody will get shocked. Because anytime you suppress the population from exercising the democratic right, from trying to suppress them into submission, the only thing that can happen, and when you push something to the wall, when it bounces back to you, it can be devastating. So that could be the next stage. So what we can also Liberian people come out on December 17th. Let's show this government that they must leave or they leave. So thank you very much for this topic. There where I'm going to end. We support the protest and the protest hold for December 17th to the next level. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate all of you, and the different views are all important for the growth and development of our country. Liberia, like we always say, this is our country, and we will continue to say this. This is certainly our country, and this is the country that we can never be deported. So we got to do whatever it takes, to move our country forward. And these are some of the sacrifices we'll continue to make for our country. So we appreciate all of you, the different analysis, the different views. They are all important for the development of our country, for the growth of our country as well. So we move next to the 500 million MCC stuff. I didn't run you.
It's 500 million because I just hearing an announcement. I didn't put a figure there yet.
Yeah, no, that the reaffirmation. Yeah. But yeah, when the fact matter, it wasn't already got a green letter. I got reaffirmation. So, yeah. So the men announced about the men, I think the men running oil around here. But the thing is, folks, I think on one of the presentations, and we said to you that America is so desperate to the extent that America will not give you anything free. America has told you that they have graduated from aid, AID, to trade, TRADE, trade. Aid, they're not doing aid again. Trade, that business, right? That battle system, give and take, right? I gave you this, you gave me that. So America, we're not doing anything free, bro. Unlike in the past, maybe previous governments and all of that, when America used to say, oh yeah, we had the UNDP and all of that, supporting the United Nations Development Program. We had other organizations, or they were all supporting past governments. But America said, no, all the money was pumping through UNDP. We're not getting no results. So just sending money to UNDP, just sending billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, and we're not getting anything. So Donald Trump, as part of the Trump policy, Trump said, no, this time around, we're not spending American people money just like that. We're going to be spending money there. Look at Liberia, for God's sake, then. Let me put it in your case, folks. If you were the one, if you were America, you would have done the same. Imagine big country like America, with the biggest democracy. America has the biggest democracy in the world. No country democracy is compared to America. America has the biggest democracy in the world. They have the resources, they have everything to their disposal. But small country like Liberia, folks, imagine. Small country like Liberia. Go and see how much they're paying your lawmaker, how much they're making here. 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. They're making 15,000. Fine. 15,000. Excluding all the benefits. Amen. When the citizens are suffering. So why did Donald Trump, when you say, if you're helping somebody, you can help somebody, maybe you see that the person is suffering, the person does not have it. So he said, let me help the person. But you that helping the food that you're not eating, you that helping the person, the food you're not eating, the man you helping now, you that helping the person, maybe eating a late driver or something, but you that helping the man you helping now, the man eating gravy. So you think that is help? The man understand me, obviously.
Newton, quick. Prince Sheriff is backstage. Bring him on, please.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. So yes. So America said, no, that's not our business. So but the whole thing, also we as government, government was just blessed. And that's why we always say, we always tell you that President Weah, that just somebody extra. Yes, that just somebody extra. That's the reason why for me, for my own survey, I stand to be corrected. But for me, from my own understanding, from my own research I have done, the most successful, Liberian, I would say that George Weah, illegal or not, the most successful Liberian, that George Weah, for me. Because everywhere George Weah goes, everywhere he goes, he will always hit the top. To football, he went at the top. He achieved world best, African best, European best, all the best. George Weah. Politics. He reached the echelon of politics, the presidency, the highest position in politics. Under George Weah government, they see MCC scorecard that the people, they failed massively. The rule of law. Only George Weah government. All the things, that's what they're saying. All the things that originated from the Weah administration. MCC scorecard. If Weah did not lay the benchmark or the foundation for these things, it wouldn't have been happening. If Weah administration would have damaged the country, MCC could not be talking about, the second compact. No, they wouldn't. And because the first compact they gave to Liberia, the government was able to manage that. And they saw the kind of thing it did for Liberians. But it doesn't, when those people, when they send the money, when they send that money in the country, they can do follow up. They do follow up. They do evaluation. They do follow up. They do evaluation on those monies. So if they send you money, they send the money, and that's why every money they send you, or they send that this money is for Liberia, the money they'll tell you what that money should be used for. So you can't deviate from the usage of that money. And after everything, they'll send their MME, the monitor and evaluation team, to come and monitor and evaluate to see whether that money was used for its intended purpose. But George Weah did everything. Only George Weah, the MCC cooker. The George Weah laid the foundation to the UP. Where are coming from? They are breaking. Where, right? Oh, yeah, they are reaffirmation of second MCC stuff and what compact. Yes, it's welcoming. These are welcoming news. But only we are government. You're praying that it should work. So what happened to you? So when I your time, you say people may be clapping for you. When Google in other people they you're envious. You say, oh, they send the other person the president. We now want to happen. So, but because you the president now, so when what happened, they will be clapping for you. For what thing? So this time, we're not clapping for you. If you praise somebody will praise you. They say good deserves another good. Hey, you hear people say we will reciprocate kindness. That reciprocation of kindness, it means if you do me good, I should do it back in return. That's the reciprocation of kindness. But you were there, you were fighting previous government. You were there fighting them. That yes, they will not get the word, they will not get the word, they will not support the Weas administration. Then you want for them to be praising you. When you get some money, they will be clapping for you. No, that won't work. So I rest there. Let me give the time to the rest of the team.
Newton, let me take this time to just educate our people on this whole compact thing, right? I see the United Party people spending money they don't have, they don't already have. That's bad. That's bad credit. Okay, but look, let me tell you. Let me give credit to former Minister of Finance Samuel Tuer. This compact money that these people are about to celebrate, if it hadn't been for the work of Samuel Tuer that rolled over to this government, they wouldn't have gotten it. That's just the clear facts. Again, the records are there for you to go check. You see, one thing about our people, they to some extent they get lazy to find out what it takes to get certain things. Compact money is not something that just happened. How long has this United Party been in office for? To now be celebrating a compact work that was done under the George Weah-led government, led spearheaded by Samuel Tuer. But you want to sit there and enjoy it. But also, Newton, let me give you a news flash. That those money is based on merit basis. What that means is, according to your good deeds, now what is being checked seriously. The rule of law that Liberia is not upholding, that money may likely not be given to you. Especially in a case where you fought a certain speaker, got him out with all the killings, judiciary killing that's going on, with all the rape cases, everything that's going on bad, that should go on bad for Liberia, that's happening now. And you think a compact money will come to you? And newsflash here. It takes almost 3 years again for those money, everything to come to fruition. So what are you celebrating? No, tell me, what are you celebrating? You see, but this has been the United Party pattern of celebrating, right? Where you don't reap, you want to sow. But now you sweat, and I mean, you boastfully stand on a platform and say, you know what, this is thing we're going to celebrate is for us. No. Why is Samuel Tuer in all this? And you see, this speaks to the hypocrisy of our man Gafuan. Gafuan, who was behind the scene calling Samuel Tuer every now and then, trying to rip ideas from Samuel Tuer. If a Gafuan cannot come up in public and say, you know what, let's be frank, if I hadn't been for the work of this young man, I would not be celebrating what I'm celebrating today. But that speaks to the hypocrisy of our people. So on this platform, let me say big thanks to our big brother, Samuel Tuer. We know what this guy is capable of doing or delivering. Okay? So I will stop here, but at the same time, our people must be knowledgeable as to what this whole compact thing is. The United Party didn't work for nothing. So if they're coming to get it or celebrating it, look, 2020 now will soon be here. And it will be done at that time that this whole compact thing could be given. And it's now up to 500 million, my brother. So they are just trying to spend money they don't have. Let me use my time to bro. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Neil.
Thank you. You see now at least the pattern change. So our man, where his name Prince O will be the last.
Yeah.
So you see, my brother, the MCC scorecard of first give glory to God that we are about to get money that we believe should be a help to the Liberian people. And we must give thanks to the past administration, George Weah, senior man Samuel Tuer. Those were the group that stood firm, worked hard to go to one of the highest schools in the region, 14 indicators. we passed the MCC scorecard 3 times under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. George Manuel Weah. And that passing with that maximum scores made it basic for the COMPA because COMPA have stages. So today, we are grateful to God that we are about to receive the COMPA, and we're also grateful to this government for them at least working on what Samuel Tuwe then left. But one thing about this government, you see, anytime somebody tell you will not be anything, and they came and start to reap from what you have become, shame can catch them not to acknowledge you. Now, what happening to this government today? Everything you see them doing are just shame. They're able to acknowledge Samuel Tuwe there again. Shame can catch them in our Liberian way. But at the same time, ungratefulness comes with curse. Anytime you're extremely ungrateful, it usually comes with curse. This government, you're talking about, I hear them talking about MCC scorecard. They win MCC compact, rather. Now you might get the money, but will the money be impactful to the people? There where the curse can interplay. You haven't seen someone who is rich, but their life is meaningless. You saw what they did yesterday with the national budget too, the $1.2 billion budget. Can you imagine a group of people we call legislators sat in the place overnight? They had session in the night. The session they had, I saw the speaker acting like in reading some kind of funny paper in front of the deputy speaker too, acting like in reading some kind of funny paper. Then they, in less than 15 minutes, I get getting, yeah, we pass it, yeah. Can you imagine how unserious they are?
That 4G,
Now, 4G, that I want to not even 4G said that 10G, the G that ain't existing yet on Earth. So you see what's going on. So if they were smart, they could listen to maybe the opposition are telling you that, look, this budget ain't reflecting the needs or the aspiration of the Liberian people. Perhaps you could make adjustment, but they don't want to make adjustment. You know why they don't want to make adjustment? Because the issue is a scam and that budget is cursed. So the budget is bound not to benefit the Liberian people but them, because God is planning something for them for 2029. Before God get rid of you, God can first of all make you stupid. Anytime you're ready to get rid of evil people, He can make the evil person stubborn. That's how He can operate. So they're becoming very stubborn because God got something ahead to damage them. So the MCC scorecard, their ingratitude to the past administration may lay curse on the money. Watch the show. Today, they say yellow machine coming, you don't see it appear. All of the yellow machine they're using to face to rent to at least go around with the road that the yellow machine that President we are left. Their own yellow machine they are talking about to bring Saint Charlie Chintan. They say talking about that yellow every day. We see some kind of yellow suit on Jeremiah Cohen and other yellow woman. They are on Facebook. That yellow machine can come every day. We come next month. Oh, it will come more after that. It's stay in limo. So Christ can follow ingratitude. Christ can follow ingratitude if you refuse to acknowledge people for the goodwill. Because not acknowledging your fellow man is like you are not acknowledging God. So that's it. The MCC scorecard, we are grateful to get it, but their ingratitude will bring curse upon that money. It will not be fruitful to the Liberian people. Watch the show and see.
Certainly,
thank you.
Certainly. Thank you, bro.
You know, my brother Newton, on this issue of the MCC scorecard, we were asked the critical question. We first of all want to say thanks. And Liberians must understand that it doesn't mean you are getting the money. You've been considered. There are stages that people need to understand. There are stages in this MCC thing. The first thing is you must ensure that you at least pass the compass. The last time that we can recall, the Unity Party fee, So we can't give glory to the Unity Party, but rather we thank the CDC-led administration. As Gafwan said in his, in one of his press conferences, that the CDC government laid that particular foundation to where they are today. So if you are looking at the progress of this government, look at the recent MCC report. They fell flat. You're talking about in the rule of law. You're talking about in gender equity, etc., rights, and etc. So the government fell flat on its own record, on its own report. They fell flat. So the only thing that is now happening is the previous records is the place that the discussion is starting from. Now, in order to get this money, this government will have to maintain the previous record, like, respect for the rule of law, democracy, etc., etc. So, my people, let's understand this. The people are not taking money to give it to you. You've been considered, discussion. Now you are on the table to say, well, can we take our money and give it to these people? Can we, allow these people now to have our money? But let's remember this. It's not going to be tomorrow. You finish, we pass tomorrow, yeah, they take the money, they give it to you. No. Do you know that the last MCC amount that Liberia received under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, do you know that it was under President Weah that amount was fully expended? Yeah, it was under the Weah-led government. And they will not take money to give it. They say, can't just like you can stand up and let the money we take it and put it in your hand. The people will set up their own office, bring their own people to implement the project that they think you need. That's how it happened. And this is where some of us, we have some issues. Look, we want to say thank God for this money that are given to us. But let's be fair, my people. Over the period, it has been proven that Liberia has never been developed, especially under the Unity Party government, from aid that we receive. The records are there. The Unity Party government received 16 billion. I'm talking. I didn't want 16 billion. What Joseph Numa Boyka told us, they squander resources. The resources were squandered. And more besides, when these people bring their money, look, the thing is, the political money they're giving you, ask yourself the critical question: what are you giving in for it? Because this time, President Trump made it very clear. And yes, that's how it's looking all around the world. The people have changed now. They're not giving you no free money. It's on the basis of what you can give them, that what they will give you. This time, I had money looking. To put it in our simple English way, I had money looking. And all the for the police will take free money. They give. They say, oh yeah, Liberia, you did where can left free money here. The people are saying President Trump, the man who empower in America now, is saying no longer will we take American people money and give it to you free. No. We are not SOS. We are not philanthropy. We can't take our money and give it to you. You got to get us something before we give you our money. And most of these monies that are given, this is the sad thing. Do you know that these people sent people behind the money? That most of the time, the money that is even used for people who are implementing the program will even be half of the money that they will send to you. Because these people that they will send, they will pay them the equivalent of how they have been paid when they are in the Western world. That's how it's looking like. So most of these monies, you may not even see it, so to speak. The men in general may not even really feel the kind of impact of this particular money. The woman all the way there in Bokonjide may not feel the real impact of this particular money. Because the money will go towards a certain program. And it is up to the responsibility of the government to ensure that these programs are maintained in order to touch the lives of the Liberian people. But unfortunately, you have especially a Unity Party government that cannot even maintain the hospital in Bapolu, Emory Hospital. Let Emory Hospital there. You enter inside, you see, where people money, the people where we can call them where people money, the people where get money, they pay hospital for us. Thanks to His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, the Emory Hospital there in Bapolu. Joseph Numa Boyka have decided that same President Weah build that hospital there. I will make sure that it will be destroyed. Nothing good will come from inside. We will not maintain it. We will not take care of it. Look at what is happening there. Look, for example, the PHP Park. The PHP part that other people help us through the instrumentality of His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah lobbying for the Liberian people for help to come. The people be PHP Park. Go to PHP Park now. Joseph Newman Boyka have decided that he will not maintain the PHP Park. In less than 3 years, go to the PHP Park. The place is now almost like you will ask whether that place was built in 1884. 1884. The place that used to be admirable, the government is not even maintaining it no more. So let's not cry about this particular money. The thing that we should be asking ourselves, fellow Liberians, how are we using our own money to impact ourselves? That's what we should be asking for. This money will be geared towards, specific program, which at the end of the day, like I said from the beginning, most may not even, benefit from, so to speak. But what we should be asking for, the money where we get our own money, what we're supposed to use to impact our life, how are we using it? The government is talking about raise a budget of
here
how you
from
call 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion budget. Ask yourself, fellow Liberian, what is in that budget for you? That's the question we should be asking. Because the budget of the government, that particular budget, is where you will see what thing you're supposed to benefit from. And the place you will see it. So when you look in that budget, what portion of that budget is going towards health? What portion of that budget is going towards, how you call the thing, education? What portion of that budget is going towards rehabilitation and etc.? Nothing. All is going towards these useless people that call themselves representatives. And now I another 4 seat, and 14, and now I another seat, 14. They add another 1 to 8. Can you imagine? In a country like Liberia, where our economy is terrible, where there are serious unemployment, these people are not talking about increasing money that are going to the health sector. They are not talking about increasing money that are going to the school, increasing money that are going to civil servant, but they're talking about increasing money that are going to lawmaker and increasing the seat. That's what they're talking about. We don't mind that MCC money, because MCC money, they may not even get it in this particular quarter. During their term. It's possible that 2028, before we start talking about that money, 2028, before we start talking about that money, at that time they're already leaving out. But let's talk about what we have, what is for us, our budget. That should be our focus. Today, we should thank His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah for putting us on that path for us to even be considered for the MCC. But that should not really be our concern, because aid will not help us. We appreciate aid, but that will not help us. It has never helped Liberia. If aid has helped Liberia, Liberia should be one of the most developed countries under the regime of the former president, the slim president, that is Samuel Kanyon Doe. Liberia received one of the biggest aid from our traditional partner, the United States. But in actuality, what did we see in terms of development? So this aid money, my people, it will not help us. What will help us? Like our budget. So let's talk about our budget. Thank you.
All right, Prince. Thank you so much. That was fiery, like Leo across here. Oh, Prince, man.
Oh, the man firing machine. The man never get tired. And what bad for me, he doesn't get hose.
Oh yeah. He okra.
Maybe he get hose.
The man was built for this, man. The guy was built for this.
So when the man leave for here, now you will go on another show. You getting chance and you will go on 10 shows per day.
That's good.
You got to emancipate our people, my people. People got to be informed. Our people got to be informed.
But Newton, I saw that video you're trying to play, and that's the video I would really love for you to play, because now we got our AFL officers now that are beating students and sending them to Como. But the videos are here. The video is here for you to see.
Yeah, so just in passing.
But they ain't able to find their other soldier that disappear ever since. They cannot find him. That the first country soldier disappear, they can find that soldier.
So in passing, I'll show that video just briefly. And after the video, then we'll go to the telephone line so that we can get the interaction of our folks. So like we said, my people, y'all raising funds. We're talking about this now, raising funds. So I think I have a message here from Victoria Tad. Thank you so much. There's a message here. Victoria sent $35. I see received $35 from Victoria Tar. Victoria Tar UJ Queer for the United States for the only orange money. Yeah, Victoria, $35. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So far, since we started, I think this is the only message I've received so far from Victoria, 35 United States dollars. Victoria Tar of the USA. Thank you. So I hope all the people will follow suit. Yeah, so whatever you send, we'll call it on the show. We'll call your name and we'll call the amount.
We beg you, contribute. We need that money. The station need the money. We beg you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, calling our diaspora folks. All the guys that are here in the diaspora have been calling.
Our people in Liberia will be difficult for them to contribute because it's hard.
So my brothers, sisters within the diaspora, please let's go to the King's Basket. Please, because if you support, we'll see your name and we'll give you kudos, we'll give you props, man. So please support the cause. And again, this is time to say thank you to the guys who've been holding it down for us. The Newton and the rest of the guys at the station there.
Yeah.
Let's find Christmas, at least something for them. So please let's support the basket, guys. Please, let's support the basket. Before the show ends, please, we want to call at least 10 people name who have supported. Please, before the show ends, we want 10 people let's give, and we'll call you guys' names out, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We beg you. It's important, very, very much.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. So, Mom Victoria, thank you. We appreciate you. And like we said, for those of you who have been contributing from yesterday up to today, there were people who contributed on the show last night with Teacher Light. And yes, we appreciate all of you. And
Robert Weeks is asking for the number. The number is right on the screen, Robert. It's right on the screen.
Number, the send wave number. Okay, call it, Prince.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the send wave number is +231 555 885 885. Yes, but if you look on the screen there, at the bottom of the screen, just look there, you'll see the orange.
I'm putting it on.
Yeah. So +231 555 885 885. And the name you will see there is Abraham William. You don't see Abraham William there, don't send it. It may not different number. You'll see the boss, the boss man number there. His name there, Yes, you'll see the name there, Abraham William. So that's the name you'll see there. Once you see Abraham William there, that's it. So that's the number on the screen at the bottom of the screen. You'll see +231 555 885 885. Then you have the orange money and is 0777 017 885. So the same +231 can also be used for mobile money. For those of you in Liberia, maybe you want to send mobile money, you can send it to this thing. And number here. So if you post 0555 885 885, mobile money can still go there. Yeah. So that's it. So let me
thanks, Robert. Thanks, Robert. I see Robert said he will send his own money. I just posted it again in his space there. If you own Facebook, please, that's the number there. Please. Thank you. Just follow the lead of Robert. Robert said he was saying, so we're looking for everybody else to please send theirs. I mean, everyone that will send their contribution.
Gion Bolowa. Gion Bolowa is asking what are the numbers. But I think Gion, look in the comment section. Leo just posted the number, I can see it.
Yeah. The number look on the screen as well on Facebook.
Yeah, look on the screen. Leo just posted it. Just look, just follow the comment section.
Gion, you know the people, Jogia Abba sharp, you can see. So everybody that following Jogia Abba can see. When the Boaga can sleep, you can see.
So please follow Junior and Robert's footstep, guys. Please follow Junior and Robert's footstep. This is a season of giving back. Please, we've done enough talking. It's now time for you to do the talking now. As fans, as lovers of this show, as seditians, please let's try to give
contribute. Back. It's important.
Even if we end the show like this, by you guys just giving, it's all yours. Please, y'all give back. Thank you, Junior. Junior says he's going to give, but we are also here watching. If you give, we call your name and give you props. But please, guys, let's support the station. Let's support the guys there at the station for work well done. Please, let's do that, and I will be monitoring. Let's go ahead, Newton.
From time to time, they gave us. So they have to give. They are gave us.
All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So let me bring on this video. Let me bring on this video, and so you can have a glimpse.
The video is about what?
Barrier Academy right here. This is the school where I'll show you. This is the school here around the Catholic Sophia community. This is the school where it's been alleged that a child was beaten severely by one of the teachers here, leaving her in coma, and she was taken to the Catholic hospital. We were just called here, and what we learned, after she was flogged, the mother came to this particular gate, and that's the mother there. We will be talking to the mother shortly. That's her right there. There are other students who was flogged, and you see, that's the school right here known as Barrier Christian Academy of Excellence, and we'll try to see if we can get some information there. But that's the mother right there. Let's come out here. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. What's going? Yeah, what's going on?
I said my daughter to school that money. They only call receipt. They care about my name. Daughter call me say mama can Rosie die or the be Rosie briefing one. Well, they want uniform. The student they want my daughter in the area. They my daughter go off.
That's her uniform.
That's the uniform, yeah. That's the clothes that our all is something well. That's the clothes that our my daughter. Now how the children help me, I try to carry the hospital, they took the phone for all, they get rid of me. Now, yeah, now I bury people do to me, they all they care about here.
And do they have teachers here, anybody?
And the teacher, they be my dollar, oh. And the teacher, they be my dollar. And the teacher, they be what? And the teacher, they be my dollar, oh. And the teacher, they be my dollar.
So we're trying to see if we can get any student here that saw the beating. Anyone of you here? How are you? All right. What happened at the school? Come and stand right here. Let's use this. What happened at the school?
This morning we were in class. Everybody also look. We give us the ball to us. Everybody start calling this for wireless. It's fair again. So they call all the other classes. They reach my class. They call me Bugana Fee. Say they pass the other classes. They beat the trainer Fee. They reach in the 10th class. They call my sister up. They call local. She said that nobody should go what she will learn about herself. For now, the teacher said, "Why is that when they get?" She funny when the learner she get on go for no blow. I the teacher tell about it. Started beating when was so more. As she tell man, they started beating when she fell from them. She went. She started. She wanted to cry. No, for the crash or before. I went for water. Wasting water.
You people went to waste water on her?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it, folks. Just a passing. Let's hold it there. So that's the situation. But this is what happened in this way, Liberia. And like we say, this is certainly Liberia. And this is the kind of country. Imagine school. School. Teachers. They still beating students in schools. Around here, imagine this. To the extent, beating somebody to the extent that the person, becomes unconscious. Imagine that. This is terrible, for most especially for our educational system. There are other ways that you could discipline the students, but by beating them to the extent that they tend to be unconscious, it's quite terrible. This is really, 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 really terrible, folks. Very, very terrible. But this is it. So we'll go to the line quickly to get your interaction. We'll go to the line 0772 23 99 33, 0886 30 44 97, 0777 98 03 75. And you can put in your calls now. We can have interaction. Let's speak with this first person. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Abraham,
Abraham, go ahead. I'm getting you.
Yeah. I want to tell Boga let him govern well, and I want to tell the Liberian your wake up. December 17, I will go and they happy in govern well or in leash. The small drop of water, I can make an ocean.
They didn't call the hospital or something. They kept her in the corner.
Yes, so I went, I asked, they gave one for flow, come on, she said she
I think the video is on and they're sending the background.
She gave me one for
Thank you very much. My name is Papa, calling from Johnson Bay. Next day, Wednesday, we all will be on the street on the 17th of December. We'll be on our protest ground. I ready for executive mansion that they will go in. I said, Waka and Protest. They said, we're not going for executive mansion. When the information minister said, we're not going for executive mansion, that where they will gather to pay our petition to the president. So he will go down and follow a police director and can't record or you can't scale off. But when I read them, we say and get a petition to the government, the government, we have to run the government. That we read them, we say doing the president, we are telling that read them was telling the president, we have to count down and what their petition. So that the same thing we say, we get nowhere to go. And send and they use their phone, they're going to get you army, because they get you people, people, and send you the people, the PR, and the only way, but I read them, we say, that's you want to say, we will be on the street. And go and get our petition representative marshal. Why cannot receive our petition? We will not leave the street. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let's move on to the next person. Good evening.
Thank you, my dear brother. Newton, how are you?
I'm okay. Ed Bokar.
Thank you. You know, I can be all. Let me say hi to Bro, Leo, Prince. We appreciate you guys for leaving your busy schedule at this time to flag the issue about Mama Liberia. And you know, we are appreciating our ever potent finance minister, Samuel Twe, and the CDC government for this initiative about MCD scorecard, and that was validated by the one who are referred to as the bare ball to Samuel Twe and Gafuan, because a finance minister who lacked the ability to find solutions to the economic solution in the country, he can only be considered as a bare ball to Samuel Twe. He validated that. But the NCC scorecard is like when you are promoted from one class to another, it is left for you to show whether you are suitable for that class that you were promoted in. No cash commitment, nothing. It's just of admitting us into the program. So what is left for the government now is to work hard to see how the money can be escorted to Liberia. And just come to Wednesday, in fact, before Wednesday, they are already start putting red caps on the gray sheet that's supposed to be allow us to get that money. See our civil society organizations stand that have a non-major protest in the country. What happened? Who is burned? I mean, the offices is burned down after informing the police that, hey, we are having unknown men visiting us. There is a need that you take charge of security of our headquarters. They didn't take charge, but what we saw burning down the headquarters of state, they were to do so, they were killing us. So the first marking period test, Unity Party are already filled. Come Wednesday, where the masses will be turning up to put their petition before the government of Liberia. Another ball who sat at the level of the information ministry, he already opened his mouth, telling us that we will not have access to the executive mansion. Where do we go? We're not going to the legislature. We're not going to the judiciary. We are going to President Bouaka to present our petition. What is left with the security is to put their barricade to monitor, to control our movement, and allow Bouaka to receive our petition. So for information minister to come and say we will not have access to that facility, that second margin period said red card. And the result that will come from that protest is going to muddy the water for the Unity Party government. So I will encourage all of us, don't be deterred, don't be afraid, stand up in your minds. They want to get the 500 million, they want to get the 300 million. they will not do you a thing. Come up. If they try you, but I will encourage the international. You can't go for protest, you not get plan B, you not get plan C. The government is dangerous. They are very, 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 very unbecoming. So when you're going for those kind of protest, let it be plan B, let it be plan C. One tear gas is fire, everybody run for the go sit down. That is not a protest. So be prepared and be prepared to tell them what it is. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, thank you, Edmokai. We appreciate you. Be prepared, show up for the December 17th. Just few days for now. Make sure get up, get there, get out there in your numbers. Yes, prove to Joseph Boakai that yes, you are fed up, you are angry. So he either lead or leave. So let's go here to this number and speak with this person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Gabriel Stephen from and I do join from Grand Bassa County, Electra Joshua for to be specific.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, make a point quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you see, we told the people that leadership ability comes directly from God. Whenever you hijack leadership ability, it will always give you tough time. And you should also be appreciated to the past leader who make the way possible that you are enjoying today. But it will fail to recognize the past leader. Just imagine that they are not appreciative up to the extent that every good thing that was done during the past administration, the people, they transfer everything. Look at the PhD part you were discussing about. After the administrator in Bapuru there, they have left everything undone just because of that selfishness. So we are concentrating the Liberians that with the hard gear that they were in, thinking that the people were going to rescue us, now knowing they were coming to damage us totally. So we just have to continue concentrating the Liberians. As for them, they are seeing it. So comes 2029, so that the leadership that will be restored back, having to the land of Israel when they rejected Samuel, after Samuel served them and appointed his son Jagoja to lead them. After they rejected Jagoja, God told Samuel, say, lead the people, let them choose their own leader, and they will get the wrath of it. And it happened when they choose Saul. So that's the reason. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your point. We appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Suleiman Fofana. Yeah, he sent $12. Yeah, I received the message. Thank you, Mr. Fofana. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, send $12. Yeah,
Thank you,
confirm.
Mr. Fofana. Thank you so
So
much.
continue to send your stuff, the support basket. Thank you so much, Mr. Fofana. Yeah, we
Thank you. We
appreciate you so
appreciate.
highly. So let's go to the women's line and speak with this person. Good evening.
Yeah. Yeah, hello.
Hello. Good evening. Yeah, go ahead. What's your name? Go ahead. We hear you, man. Bessie.
Okay. Yeah, me up here. The president is going to a party. The matter for you. I don't tell you what. You're standing up, master. Master is about the best thing. You're not there yet. Who said to the last week after the day? I put a number see over the top of it. No, I go there. I will go there. You will see a father. You will go to the state. I will go there. Let's get up on that do all the time. Let's get up, man, that do all the time. Let's get it. We walk this out.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you. Too many calls coming in. And Lasana is saying I should check my inbox. Yeah, Lasana will definitely do so. So like we said, Sulaman, yes, she sent, because I thought, the person was a maid, that's why I said Mr. But because I'm following Leo,
It's a
yes,
female. It's a female.
appreciation. So Madam Sulaman Fofana, thank you so much. So Lasana, yeah, I'll check my inbox. Anything I see there, I think I will
Thank you, madam.
definitely mention it. So let me go to the line here. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, yeah, Koto, how are you doing?
This is This is Newton.
Yeah, this
Newton.
Newton. This is mom recording from 60.
Mom, go ahead. Let's hear you, mom.
Yeah, Newton. What they posting, I don't know. When they were protesting during Vietnam, they used to go to the march, right?
Yeah.
That where they carry their co-pots and
Yeah,
things
they
to
go
go.
cook. Yeah, they used to go cook there. Oh, they carry cook.
They used to go cook there.
The capital building.
Yeah. Now, what they used to do, they don't want for someone to do it to them. When they met place, I don't know whether they really thinking that no everybody's stupid in the country that they will see that they're not them when they place. They even they get a chance to not want that man life because they didn't want for the men to rather people to protest. For that protest, we will go there, Nathan. We will be there.
Yeah, you go there, man.
That protest is for our children.
Yes.
Our children future. That what we're going to protest for.
Certainly.
Let's Joseph Boakai. If he can leave, let him leave.
Certainly.
Let's have peace in this country. Thank you for affording me the time.
All right, man. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah. So come out in your numbers. Yeah, go there. Tell President Boakai that yes. You tired, you fed up. Too much. Yeah, enough is enough. Yeah. So come out in your numbers. The 17. Just feel this for now. So yeah, don't joke. Yeah. Come out in your numbers. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. I want my daughter to give me a calling for Clarence. My name is Michelle.
Go ahead, make a point quickly. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you for the diaspora. Thank you to you. Because every Friday in this show, we hear the good news and the bad news. Because the bad news more than the good news. According for Clarence, they go here. They just feed it.
Hello? Hello, are you there? Oh, yeah. We can get you. Good evening. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello. What's your name?
My name is Hindu Kamara.
Yeah, Bendu, go ahead. Let's say you make a point quickly.
Yes. Let me say, coming up the season to Prince, Leo, and my brother within the France. And we appreciate you for the talking point for educating all this. Even,
okay.
You know, I know that put our bar, but I was going our states here. So they said to want to order I expect for them to go to this. So on Wednesday, yellow and black finger, your face like you're ready to join the train. If you know that you're enjoying, don't for them. When you know that the government is doing everything in your favor, don't join us. But when you know that person, we are playing your children watching, and your puppet, rescue puppet said the king will rescue you, and you don't say I agree with him. Then you stay home, and we know that they are lying, they are scorning our opportunity, like the clean influence thing that is scorning opportunity, there was a lot of opportunity that was given, but they missed on this. So we take the lead on when they say, no matter what, we stop up the mansion, you have project grant in President we have time. So why can't it be a project grant when the very men are in power today were part of the protest that almost caused the country to go back into war? So that if you want to kill us, then you will celebrating NCC school that King Honor Samuel Tour, that Samuel Tour work for, that President we have sacrificed for you celebrating it today, you go to lie to people, but if good our people are following, they are reading, they are everything, they are trying to educate, we are getting one path. Thank you for the opportunity to give me anyway.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Come out, go for the protest on the 17th. So, Lasana, any amount. Sometimes you know the message can delay to come. I see your comment there. You say check. You say Newton, please check your inbox. Yes, you have not received the message, but anything just indicate it through the comment section. Yes, sometimes the message will delay. Yeah. So just any amount you send, just indicate it through the comment section. I will definitely inform the public about it. So we'll continue to appreciate all of you that are giving in your word of might, your little support, and they are all essential for the upkeep of the radio station. And yes, Rachel Lawrence is asking, Leo has the Cash App. I think he was just talking about it. I think he said you're going to put it up. Yeah, so Rachel Lawrence, you're asking whether we have Cash App. Yes, definitely we do have. But Leo, Leo will coordinate that. He's coordinating that. It's fine. Rachel, yeah, just you will inform
Let me
me
push
about
it
that,
right now.
anything just relate to him. So let's go to the line here. Good evening.
Okay, how are you, sir?
I'm
Good
okay.
evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name?
Oh, this is Peter Callum from Township West Point tonight. Thank you to the platform. I want to tell my brother that he is that's so I want to tell her hello for me. Okay, this is Peter Callum from Township West Point. No, let me tell you something, man. The thing I will tell Baka, the thing that is dealing with, the thing that is dealing with is faith. The thing that is dealing with, the time you come to power, the time you see power, the time you think of powerful, but now, you see it's powerless. Nothing he can do. That one, enter into us, no respect for him. Nobody get respect for him. Because but I go anywhere, nobody will respect him. Because you see that he's using the faith. It's faith to the people. The powerful. You can't use for Labrapo to use the people. Anything say must be a farmer. All the past leaders, you can't hear them. Why won't you trouble? We don't want protest for 1979. We don't want protest. We want information ministry that night. They say no. We protest that. What Baka protest for Labrapo? It's protest in the time. You know what's protest? American event. American state. State Baka. American state.
Fair. Alright.
They say the medicine have that dealing with all the usual laboratory people. But nobody now talking about, you know what, nobody to protect. But he said he's protecting down here. He's on the road. He put so far. He put right there. I use this word.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Let's go to the diaspora and speak with Joseph Colley, one of our proud supporters of the Queen Support Basket. Joseph, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, how you doing, Newton, and to the panelists, my brothers, and to the Nigerian people, man. Look, let me tell you, that irresponsible boy they call Jeremy Limit, right? Look, that man is President Marshall a part farm. He don't want to work together. Let him get to know that the rural people building is not for him. He ain't father Black, they are scholars. No, not coming for his ministry. The people accusing me, of everything. He's there stealing people money and then he complaining and talking whole part of rubbish. But you know why? The time will come, man, brother. The time is far. I know you think it's for everlasting that he will stay down there. Then later, the time is short, brother. You'll be out of there in few minutes. You're taking 6 years to be 200 years. But your turn coming, and by the time you'll get to know. Brother, your thanks, man. Like he's supporting, and I hope, that everybody will chip in to react that decision. God bless you all, man.
All right, Mr. Colley, we appreciate you. We appreciate your support as well. Thank you so much. So let's go here and speak with this person from this line. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name? Yes, what's your name and where do you come from?
I'm calling from Grand Basso County. My name is William.
William, let's hear you. Go ahead, William.
Oh, all right. The information minister, he's looking for his death. Because I know where he lives, and because he see that he works not here, and he longing to a lady. I can take that man to net and bring his whole house down.
No, don't say that, man.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that.
No, you can't say that. No, Joseph, you can't say that. We don't condone that here.
Yeah, Joseph, that can be done in your catacomb, but don't bring it to the public. We beg you.
Yes, I beg you. It's not good.
Yeah, just keep it in yourself, and you can.
Two more calls, then we'll cross over to our diaspora team for their part in comments. That will make your day here. Okay, let's speak. Good evening.
Good evening, Toba.
CBC Pape.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
On the 17th, I'll be to the front line. So that you never have me men to came here. I'll be to the front. Without within men. I'll be there. Then to the other one. If I'm a child, somebody be in our school. I think you never have men who came in. Whether the person that angel sister or that angel brother, me that person. Whether you who, how many uniform everybody can wear? Then they say that person that get a school that how many person so you go be my child.
to kill a child while paying school fee at Tine. So you see, the calamity that I fall in small, so people killing people children in schools and Tine. They kill on the street now, they turn on into the school now to be killing people children. To come around on the 17th will be on it. They will know. Thank you.
All right, CDC Pabe. Thank you. So we'll take the final caller from the women's line. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, man, Beno, make a point. You are at the
my point. People making to damage our country. They need to do better for us. It destroy the country to go away, to root also. When I saw the rooting now. Our resources they go. It is that money what the people talking about. Donator will just take money is sending in Labrador because of Labrador people or Numa Bakai. And Numa Bakai. When the time coming, and the thing I want to do, I call people pray, sanction will come on Bakai for me. They will feel it. They are living and they will suffer. They will move. They will think they will live there forever. They just destroy our country. Killing human beings. Look at the woman someone in Moline, the more crying on radio. Like my son voted for Bakai, myself for Bakai. I tell them that they pay the pay. They were telling you, they say the lawyer going to the road detective. They say no, the road clean. Yeah, and the road so they call out to you. So that continue. Thank you, my son. And God bless you.
All right, man, Benu, thank you. We appreciate it. So, man, Benu was the last caller. So we'll cross over now to our team from the diaspora for their pattern comments.
Yeah. Again, let me. I'm seeing an announcement that was posted in the chat. I'm not in the chat, but on Facebook about CDC losing one of the chairmen, in the person of Amos SQ. Amos Q. I don't know where that is from, but the person whoever posted
Chairman of River says.
Yeah, Chairman of River says we want to extend our condolences. I'm just seeing that, and again, we just want to extend our condolences. We'll check to see, how factual that is. But let me also say thanks to you, Prince, Newton, and Bro, for the time, and also to our listening audience. We want to say thank you. Please don't stop supporting the King's Basket. I just posted the Cash App number as well. I will be monitoring that. But let me just say, let me speak to that school. That school need to be shut down now. Like, it need to be shut down now. That teacher, whoever inflicted that pain, that lady might live or she may not, we pray for her and her family. We ask that teacher be arrested immediately. If you mean well for Liberia, that school need to be shut down, and that teacher need to be arrested. I just want to encourage for the 17th protest. My Oma, my papa, young men, young women, you all go with your pot, your cold spoon, your food, everything. Get ready to cook there at the executive mansion. But let me just ask you to be cautious. If before you go there, you have to make sure Bwaka is at the mansion. If he's not at the mansion, you go to your house. If he's not at the mansion, you go to his house. It's my hope or crook. We must demand Bwaka to respond to our petition so that we can know what's the next stage. With that said, it's been a good show for me, but it's also been a sad day watching that video, watching a mother crying, almost losing her daughter to some stupid teacher. Excuse my French. It's a sad day for me and for Liberia. No mother will want to see her child being in coma because she sent her daughter to learn, not to go to the hospital. But again, this is what Bwaka did. Bwaka said he's willing to dance with the devil, whether it's inflicting pains on our young children who just went to school. That lady might not go back home. It's a sad day for Liberia. Let's pray for that family. And again, it's been a good show. I want to thank you all. You have a good night.
Thank you so much for joining us as well, Leo. We remain grateful.
Thank you, Leo.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. But let me go. Well, Prince, you can go. Go, Prince.
Yeah. Thank you. Again, let me just say thanks for giving us the opportunity to be on here. Liberians, let me say this to those of you who are listening to us. There are ways we can intentionally, somebody say, some other people say inadvertently uh, gave people the energy to continue to abuse us. And from all indication, when you keep quiet, when you are silent, when you disassociate yourself from what other people are doing to call government to check, you are inadvertently giving government the opportunity to treat you as a slave. This particular Unity Party government under Joseph Numa Boyka do not understand what it means to absorb criticism and be able to adequately make a change in the way they behave. And there's the reason why you and I must be able to stand up to this particular tyrannic regime. Look at what happened in Grand Cape Mount County. The same day that this government took over, in less than a month, they ordered the massacre of our people in Grand Cape Mount County for what? They only asked that the social corporate responsibility be adhered to by the company. Boyka sent soldier people there. Look at what happened. Nobody was held accountable for that particular act that was carried on by Joseph Numa Boyka and his associate. Look at what happened, for example, to our brother, Matthew Mulba, somebody who was sick. 8 times he was shot. As I speak to you, nobody is on any kind of maybe investigative bull relative to what happened, etc., etc. Nobody. Let's look at what happened to a labor there in Cinco who was beaten to death by LDEA people. To the extent when you listen to Mr. Boyka, he himself admitted, hey, oh, we gave the bash here as a lesson for you to be hunting people. So it means that he know that these people are carrying on illegal act by using the badge or the flag of the Republic of Liberia. Liberian, this is about time that we rise up in our mass and say to Boyka that Liberia is not his personal property. Liberia is not his rehab resident where he can control what happened there. Liberia is for all of us. The way Boyka is proceeding is dangerous. And let me say this to oppositions. You sit down and be making psychedelism. You sit down. Indirectly, you people are the one aiding and giving Boyka the opportunity to do what he is doing to the Liberian people because you people are not talking. You sit down and you keep it quiet. Look, some of you, we will start to name you and to shame you because you are giving authority, you are giving power, you are voted for, you are elected for in the opposition, in your various political party to speak for the people. Churches that should be speaking for the people, look at what is happening. Our people are abused and they don't care about it. But they will tell the Liberian people not to exercise their democratic franchise. This is disgraceful. It is about time that those of you who are heading different political parties start to speak out and back this action. This is democratic. Start to back the action. I don't know what you are waiting for. I don't know what you are waiting for. Start to back this action because we cannot have a government that the opposition is doing nothing. You just gave the man, how you call a green card, the man will go and behave the way he is behaving. It is as if we do not even have a political party in Liberia, opposition political party in Liberia. Because Boyka is just doing what he wants to do and walk away free. But again, fellow Liberians, the country is for us. We must stand up. Don't look at any individual and say, well, it is president, so I will not can know. It's about you. It's about your children. Look at that lady that was beating. That is corporate punishment. That thing has been, they took it from out of school long time. Long time they told schools to not even use king. To not use this kind of, how you call a disciplinary measure, that Guantanamo Bay or what? What happened? Looking like that waiting, that Cuba prison, that you will beat student until the student faint. Is that the way to be able to put the proper mechanism into place to encourage students to study by beating them? What kind of nonsense is that? But again, nothing will happen that under this government. If a minister can rape a 14 years old up to now, the police director say he's still looking for DNA machine to conduct DNA test. What will happen to that small girl? I will encourage that particular family to carry the whole family to that school and carry on a protest to ensure that that particular child receive justice. To ensure that child receive justice. Remember, the act that happened, it will be that the girl fell, she fainted, they carried to the hospital, but you know the long-term effect that it will have. You know the medical implication that it will cause for her life. I will encourage the family to stand up, to speak out. Liberians, let's brace ourselves and stop Joseph Numa Boyka from misbehaving. Thank you, my brother Newton, for giving us the opportunity.
All right, thank you. Thank you also. A big thank you to you, Prince, because you always there. Prince, Leo, bro. Yes. So we are together in this. Yes, certainly. We appreciate all of you. So the Frenchman, bro.
Yeah, you see. Thank you so much. Thank you to Teacher Light. Thank you to His Excellency Dr. George Manning. We are through him and indirectly through Teacher Light that we are here today. And thank you, Newton. For the issue that occur at the school is of child abuse. In fact, these are some of the things that make learning so difficult in Africa, especially in Liberia. You can't beat the children to learn. Anytime you go to school, children should be happy going to school. Not too much beating children to learn that one landed the entire country into low IQ and high level of stupidity, where you see people not reasoning today. Because they learn too much in suffering, so they feel they can inflict that same pain on other people before they can learn both. In their mind, book learning is about pain. No, my brother, that's a primitive thing. Take it from in our modern day. People can learn plenty way now. So please don't bring your primitive behavior. So the teacher need to be disciplined, and the family, as Prince recommended, let there be massive protest at our school. And then the issue of the council of churches. I wonder if the council of churches now can say there should be no fire burning places when the festive season is around, because they brought a useless self and said people shouldn't protest during a festive season. You know, the people, they are becoming disgrace to our country and Christianity. The useless group of people calling themselves clergymen, council of churches, but they are all council of belly-driven people. Their stomach controlling their brains and decisions. So they don't have the moral to talk anything. So we want to remind them that they should when they don't have anything to say, they should keep quiet. Then I also want to highlight on this issue of Lester Turney, that funny man who put a threatening video. Lester want to use the opportunity to warn you. From now on to 2029 beyond, anything that happened to we are, you and your generation, you will not even make it. So don't be threatening we are. And you should look at the effect of that kind of human being. So you don't just talk reckless way, there will be no we are 2029. When there will be no we are, there will be you. There will not be you. So the act of you talking about there will be no we are, you are simply trying to say you're committing suicide. So you should stop that reckless statement and try to control yourself. Politics shouldn't make you to be reckless in your utterance. So we want to use the opportunity to say thank you and let us keep continuing to support this station in any way with respect to the King Basket and what have you. Thank you, Newton. I want to say good night and my love and respect to all Liberians that follow us. Thank you so much and good night.
All right, thank you, Willem, bro. And so, folks, that's all the time we have to be here with you. Many thanks to our diaspora team. They're always here every Friday, and so that we can talk more about our country, Liberia. And this is our country. This is our country, and this is the country we can never be deported. So I want to say many thanks to all of you who presented support in terms of the King's Support Basket. And I think, says Makula Musu Dennis. Says Makula Musu Dennis is asking where is the Cash App number? Yes, I think, Leo Montgomery. Leo posted it. So, says Makula, you can just follow the comment section. Leo posted the Cash App number. So I can see, Rachel Lawrence, I think she got it because I seen Rachel saying, okay. Thank you, brother Leo, for the Cash App number. I will send. Yeah, she said she will send her own contribution after the show and all of that. So the Cash App number is right there. Yes, it's right there. Leo posted it right around through the comment section that you will see it there. So just check that keenly. You're going to see it there. So thanks to all of you for your support. For those of you, let's continue to support our radio station. Yes, and make sure that we'll always sit here and inform you about happenings. Those issues that are happening in the country nowadays, we'll always come here. Yes, because this is our responsibility. This is our role. But you have your own role. You got to support. Yes, nobody else will do it for us. You got to do it. You got to take the lead. This is your own. So you got to take lead. So another big thank you to the Anthony Allo, the epitome of knowledge, Anthony Abraham Gaston Williams, who provided us the opportunity to sit here in his capacity to present to you the program Face the Issues, and the December 12th, 2025 edition. So I'm elated. I'm ecstatic. So until we can join you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so kindly. We appreciate all of you. Have a pleasant weekend. Merry Christmas from my end. My Christmas on you. Bye bye.